plus size, I have an apron belly, and I get yeast infections in my skin folds. Trigger warning, a rash is coming up. Swipe now if you don't want to see a rash. I warned you. It's not super bad, but if I had left that cornstarch product on any longer, it would be a lot worse. Bee bellies first, let's talk about that. So I'm just gonna show you mine. I think I'm over my shyness now. So this is my bee belly. So I have an upper belly, a lower belly, and it looks like a bee. Let's talk a little bit about hygiene. So a bee belly or apron belly is not unhygienic. It's just not. But when you have an area that has like skin folds, inevitably you're gonna have moisture, and when you have moisture, you have bacteria. Some people have yeast. And so when you have these skin folds, at least in my experience, I have to be really thoughtful about how often and how I'm cleaning these areas and also keeping them dry.
I have an apron belly, and that means sometimes I get rashes, and these rashes are painful, they're oozing, they swell, they get really itchy, and then really quickly turn into pain. The key to the rashes is prevention. And I wish I had like a magic solution for prevention, but for me, that means knowing when I need to do something because one potentially is coming on. I get this feeling, it's like a tickle. And I know at that point, I'm gonna start itching soon. I know once the itching starts, the burning is shortly coming after. And so once I get that tickle, I need to do something to prevent anything from progressing.
I have an apron belly, and with an apron belly comes rashes sometimes. And sometimes you can feel them before they even start. And today I'm making my daughter breakfast and I can feel it coming. So my solution, sometimes you have to do it.
An apron belly, yeah. I gotta really applaud her confidence for coming out on social media and actually just showing off her figure. Yeah, that takes a huge amount of courage. And obviously, to be honest, I didn't even realise that you could get bacteria and infections from, skin folding over itself, because obviously, she explained it and it does make sense. Obviously, it will get the moisture, build of moisture from the skin, and especially if like you're moving about. But obviously, bacteria can form from there, so you have got to go about cleaning quite regularly. That's something I don't really take into account. So, there is a lot more that goes into this than meets the eye, but she's obviously proud of her figure, which, each to their own, why shouldn't she be? It's good for her.
I hear a lot of people suggest like a diaper rash situation type of cream. That could even mean I just grab a stick of deodorant and I get a layer going underneath there. If I'm in a point of my day where it makes sense for me to shower, then that's my next step. I'll go take a shower, remove all that bacteria. If I can't take a shower, maybe it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I might even run to the bathroom, grab my antibacterial soap, get a washcloth, scrub up, and then if I do any of that, my next step is the blow dryer.
If you have a belly, you're in no way unhygienic. Like, that's not the thing. It's that you have to take special precaution if you get side effects from having these. And if you want to know what those side effects are, I will tell you like what I experience, but I don't know if the world needs to know. I mean, maybe we all need to know. Do we all need to know?
Do we all need to know? I mean, it might be worth, useful learning about this, a bee belly. And loads of people seem to think of how unhygienic it could be, amongst other things, probably inside your body. But obviously, if you take the correct measures and precautions, then you should hopefully be all okay. A-okay. It's interesting to hear about the using belly.
Thanks for watching StoryTrender. Don't forget to like and follow.